Okay, so I have spent many, many of the past hours um, trying to get Visual Basic to extract data from an XML file. Yes, that's apparently a terribly hard thing to do in Visual Basic. The syntax in Visual Basic makes my head it makes my head explode. My head doesn't want to explode, but it explodes anyway. It just seems so nonsensical. But yeah, I couldn't find anywhere on how to actually physically extract the data and put it into Visual Basic. So what I ended up doing, because I just found out that C# is Visual Basic. I had no idea before. I don't know why, but I had no idea. And the syntax is almost the same as C++. And I know C++, so this is probably going to happen even faster now. The project will hopefully get done even sooner. It'll probably happen even sooner now because I'll be using something I'm familiar with. So the very first part of the program I'm making is how to extract the XML file data into there, because without that, the rest of it's pointless. If you can't get the XML, all the data for each army is going to be stored in XML files, and if you can't store, or if you can't use the XML file, then what's the point? So it's going to be taking that file, going through it systematically and ripping the data out and throwing it into the tables with the stat lines, the point costs, all the options and everything. And after that is ready and I can get the data on there, then I'm going to start going through and getting it to do all the cool other things, like changing all of the options. So when you click, so you can't give one guy 5 one-handed weapons and stuff like that. And then I'm going to design a really, really nice, hopefully really nice interface for it with nice, shiny, cool-looking buttons. I was thinking of going. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do really sleek, nice, beautiful, shiny technology look, like Windows Vista or 7, but better, hopefully. Or if I wanted to go with it's Army Builder, so we're gonna be building army lists with it for fantasy at 40K, so I want to go with something like Rune buildings and stuff, but I think the Rune buildings have been done to death. So I'm going to just try to make an easy-to-use, shiny, awesome, technology-looking piece of awesome that will work for this. I'm also going to try to put the one codex that's going to come packaged with, because you can't actually legally give out any Games Workshop point costs or stats or anything like that. So I'm packaging it with my codex, the Codex Tarnell. So that's what it'll be coming with. I guess it'll be up to everyone else to make XML files if they want to use one at home. I'm going to be making XML files to use at mine at home. You just can't package it with the software. So yeah, it's hopefully going to come along nicely. I'm going to try to put a codex creator in there eventually too, where you can fill in your own stat lines and point costs and rules and all this kind of stuff. And it'll help you build your own army if you want to make your own army. I want to add all sorts of features and make this a ridiculously large project that can do a lot of things. So I'm looking all over the place for people to collaborate on this with me. I'm hoping 1 or 2 people from the local game store here are interested. We'll see. And I'm getting a lot of support from some people on Warseer right now, which is awesome. And considering that it was /TG/ on 4chan, I got more support than I should have. Or not even TG/G. So, yeah, that's an update for this crap. I know it's been less than a day, but a lot has happened. I spent a long time trying to figure out this XML crap.